Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about gun control less lethal in the frame of a physical confrontation. There's a lot of people who have guns or less lethal, but they really don't know how to fight. But with a gun, you don't really per se have to be a fighter. It fights for you. But what if you're not fast enough? What if you're not quick enough to pull that gun and that person is close to you? I am not any type of army military person that can tell you about gun control and how to take your weapon from your enemy. But I do know a thing about physical altercation and physical confrontation, which is what I do. I do martial arts and I do karate and I do jiu-jitsu. Also, I've done American Kempo, Krav Maga, Silat Eskrima, Aikido, Hapkido, a lot of joint manipulation, arm manipulations. It really plays a part. If you have a weapon and somebody have a knife and they're 2 seconds away, it's going to be very hard for you to pull that weapon out. A lot of people got that ego like, oh yeah, no, don't let the ego fool you. You're not as fast as a person who is skilled to slice. That's just their specialty, speed, Wing Chun speed, hand speed, countering, cutting angles. That's their specialty. I mean, you have to have different aspects. Now, I'm not telling you go out and, do 15 hours of martial arts, but it would do you good to take a class in weapon retention. This tends to be a specialty of Krav Maga. Krav Maga is focused on military, and it was designed for the military, and then they brought it to civilians, but it was designed strictly for military close combat. Even the name Krav Maga means close combat. So I would highly suggest taking that. If not, do some basic gun retention. I was reading another channel about, if you have a weapon, hit the clavicle or in the throat or in the face, you definitely going to hit underneath the nose if you can. That's a knockout point right there. Temple is a knockout point. Any type of forearms, like a hard thrust down. In karate, we call it uke, which is receive, or the block. It's the block, but the real terminology is to receive. So you're able to hit nerve points, anything that make them blink or then you have the opportunity to pull your weapon. If you have any type of judo, if you can trip them, anything to off balance them. If it's just throwing a piece of paper in their face, it's gonna make them blink, and it's gonna give them 1 second to do this, and that's the 1 second you need to do something. Best case scenario, run away from the situation if you can, but there's sometimes you just can't run away from the situation. Sometimes you corner, sometimes it's 2 against 1. You have to play those avenues for your favor. I've never had a weapon retention done, but I've definitely been stabbed by several patients. And my jiu-jitsu saved it. And I can't tell you exactly what I did. It's just the years of me doing it. It just came out like muscle memory. So it was a person who was trying to overhand stabbed me with a curtain rod, but they sharpened it. But their problem was they try to overhand. You never overhand anything. Any type of weapon, physical weapon, you always this is the motion. This is the motion. Parrying, Wing Chun, they have different names. Herbert Pak Sao, Lap Sao, which is their specialty. Anyway, he did that. I was able to parry it, and then I pulled him against the wall, and then we fell down. I pushed the weapon out of his hand, and I used side control to hold him down till help came. So it's just little things like that that help you, retention. But don't be deceived that your weapon is the only thing, your less lethal, your gun is the only thing to save you. Because there's been situations where somebody will get the drop on you. There's nobody who have spider senses that good where they prepare for everything. But if you have to fight, you definitely take away hands. When I do jiu-jitsu, I mess with hands. I take away hands because if you don't have hands, you can't grab. You can't grab, you can't hold down. So I like to do hand manipulation, kosagaeshi, any type of finger manipulation, because this stuff don't grow back. You can recover from a hit, but when you start snapping this wrist and that's pain tolerance. Even police do pain tolerance. So it's just a different ways of be able to fight. I don't prepare for a weapon. I prepare for physical confrontation. But it does come with the territory. So my jiu-jitsu is what I use. My weight is what I use. My karate is what I use to parry people, hand-to-hand combat. And I'm not, even though I can kick, front kick, side kick, I'm not the best of it. My front kick is pretty good. My side kick is okay. But I don't do none of that in a physical confrontation. Straight parrying, straight looking for opportunity, straight changing body position. I work on positioning drills, hands drill, keeping your hands to your face, grabbing hand, elbow. Those little things is what I work on. The Muay Thai stuff that I have done in the past and picked up online. So it's different ways to defend yourself. So that's all. Have a good one.